Okay guys, we're gonna get a little bit weird. I just want to preface this. I'm gonna do some characters here. I don't know what this game is. It seems to be hot and heavy. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna do voices. We're probably gonna do like 15 minutes of this. I don't know, viewer discretion advised. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So, this game is like, I have no idea what this is. This is a kind of a... Well, I know what it is, but I don't really know what it is. This game is a Doki Doki Literature Club. It's free on Steam. This is a kind of a narrative-driven anime game. These are actually insanely popular in Japan, and also kind of really popular on Steam. There's tons of these. And so, for some reason, this one is like the big one. It's also free. So we're gonna try doing some voices here. Just say something in the comments if you want more or something. Just give me some feedback. I don't know. It's January. End of January. Whatever. Hey. Okay. Hey. I see an annoying. Oh, wait, is this me? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sorry. Of course, I'm gonna butcher some names. My neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just that kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sorry catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again. Better caught you this time. Wait, no, this is like... No, too late. Okay, this is me, okay. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Curtis. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sparkled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Curtis, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Wait, a club? This needs to be in different colors. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I swear to God, like, the pinnacle of slice of life anime is just clubs. There's always a club. Any school-based anime, there's some sort of club. You just think about it, guys. Clubs are the thing in Japanese culture. I based that on nothing besides anime. I haven't been looking. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure. Jesus. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of your many conversations where I'm disseminately going along with whatever you say she's going on about. Sorry likes to worry a little bit too much about me when it's perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. This is a fucking social commentary right here. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to be real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you will try a little? Yeah, Jesus. Oh, Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself rely on her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does extragolate everything inside of her head. The school day is unordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for... I already know I'm, like, in the seat right here. After I pick up my things, I stare blank at the wall, looking for 1 ounce of momentum. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club, you damn fucking right. Hello? Sorry? Suri must come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in class. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. We're gonna actually turn down this music. It's gonna, like, drive me insane. There we go. But I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you were even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's just gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. You know what? Well, I thought you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to go to your club. Meanie. Suri is a vice president of the literature club. Not that I have ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'll go to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell if Suri is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! This is where, like, everybody stops watching. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Suri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Suri, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. Everyone, this is the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I guess I glance around the room. Okay, we're gonna do it deep first. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, I always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy? What a way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Curtis, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm just shutting down one side of my mouth. I'm like a master of voices here. All workers get me in this situation. This club is full of incredible, cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Huh? The girl with the sour attitude. This is gonna, like, it's gonna take, like, minutes to figure out who's who. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made it cupcakes, according to Suri. You can't just ignore her when she's just moody. Suri says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuzuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yeah. Don't say anything like that. Yuri only appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have hard time keeping up with the people like Sori and Natsuzuki. Well, it's nice to meet you, both of you. It sounds like you already know Monarchy. Is that right?
That's right. It's great seeing you again, Curtis.
Monarchy smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monarchy was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monarchy. Come on, Curtis. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Mordecai. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have to have a few desks arranged. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sori mentioned, this has been widened so that there is one space next to Monarchy and one space next to Sori. Natsuzuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuzuki grabs a wrapper and tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sori. Natsuzuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ow! Natsuzuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitties. We better see these fucking kittens. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little... Like, seriously, was it really that hard just to, like, draw in some, like just like a little frame? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Okay,
I had no idea you were so good at making Natsuzuki. Well, you know. Just hurry, take one.
Sori grabs one first, then Monokai. I follow. It's delicious! Sori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Like a little bit of icing on the face. Oh my god. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. You always take it from the top. No, wait, you split them apart and put them upside down? I don't know. Natsuzuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuzuki.
Why are you talking to me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything?
Huh. I thought you technically did, Sori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuzuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri's returned to his table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, that's me! God damn it! Do you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher's giving us profession. After all, the Yuri and Natsuzuki are like blending together because they're at a low voice. After all, a hot cup of tea will help you enjoy a good book. I guess.
Hey, don't let you get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
These are all just chronic smokers. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pristine pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monarchy raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the Lady Country Club?
I was afraid of this question. So something tells me I shouldn't tell Monarchy that I was practically dragged here by Sori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, but Sori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you fit it right at home, okay? As president of the Leisure Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monarchy, I'm surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I got that all those fellas that are in the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how it's prevents. I'd much rather take something like personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages us to get into the leisure, fulfilling that dream.
Monarchy is such a great leader. Yuri's also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Members are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Just so it's something like that doesn't grab you attention like literature. You know, work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Oh god, this is I'm gonna ruin my throat.
But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all grow this club before we could graduate. Right, everyone?
Right, yay! Yeah, we'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Just different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monarchy must have worked really hard just to find this three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Curtis, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Nakazuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that I could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking anything. Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's just say... Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually the novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And yelling a good story is such a forward world and equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so revered and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It isn't amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imaginations to incompetently throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah! I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, I wanted to gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if it's a story it makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really don't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I just...
Nakazuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write cute things, don't you, Nakazuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the log.
I mean, they sound the same. They sound the same. Jesus Christ. Is there, like, any stopping point to this?
You left a piece of scrap paper outside the clinic. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. I give that back. Fine, fine.
Hey, you come get your poems. Everything you do is just as great as you. Suri slides up behind and puts her hands around her shoulders. Jesus Christ. I think we're gonna have to stop it here. I'm losing my voice. But if you're still around, still watching, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more of this, or you think this is like pretty cool, I guess I could do more of this. I don't know. I kind of wanted to see if I could do something with this. Though it's not like top tier. But anyways, guys, say something in the comments if you want to talk about, you know, they call this DDLC or Doki Doki Literature Club. You know, if you like this or you find this creepy, I would love to hear that. Join our public Discord if you haven't. Link down in the description. Follow me on Twitter at Caboose967. Shout out to your friends and family, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.